And they showed up anyway. Oh no. Alright, time for one last little heartfelt moment, I guess. Comfort Natsuki. Put the cursor there. I take a deep breath and gently put my hand on Natsuki's shoulder. Natsuki, I know now what it took for you to work up the courage to tell me what's really been happening with you outside of school. I know that just to even admit to me, it took a lot of guts. I can't possibly imagine having to deal with what you've been going through for so long. You're a strong person for doing so, but we both know that you can't overcome this problem by yourself. I know it may not seem like it now, but everyone at the club cares about you. They want to help you and fix the club. If they didn't care or weren't willing to give you a chance, do you think that they would have showed up at all? As far as I could tell, everyone was respectfully listening to you. You were doing great, but you have to go back and finish telling your story. And then maybe we can figure out how to get you out of your situation.
Damn it! Why do you always have to make so much sense when it matters?
It's because I stopped myself short. Am I ready to say that? Is it too soon?
What? Don't you pity me? I get it, I'm a short, helpless little girl who needs a big, strong man to help fight her battles. I've heard it 100 times now, it's getting old. I need to do this alone. Somehow.
No, you don't need to do this alone. There's no shame in getting help for something like this. Natsuki, it takes strength to put up with a home life that bad. And that's just one thing I love about you.
Do you really think I'm strong?
Yes, of course. You're never afraid to stand your ground either. You're never dull to be around. You've never failed to make me laugh. It's just, you're what made the literature club so special to me in the first place. I mostly went back just for you. I love you, Natsuki, and I want to help you through this and whatever else you're going through or will go through in the future. From reading manga to going out on those little dates we had, just whenever I'm around you, it's like the world is just perfect. And I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to make you happy, starting by fixing the club because I know it means just as much to you as it does to me. I know you, Natsuki, and I love every single part of you, whether it's your strengths or imperfections. Natsuki's tear-stained face finally manages to form a bright smile. For a few moments, she's completely silent, just simply standing there looking at the floor in total bliss. I think I might have overdone it. Natsuki starts to sniffle as I see tears start to surface in her eyes again. Though these aren't tears of sadness. After a few more sniffles, Natsuki finally breaks her silence to me.
Hallie, you dummy.
What? Before I can say anything else, Natsuki full-on embraces me.
I love you, Hallie.
I love you too, Natsuki. I'm glad I finally know the words for it. I help Natsuki stand up, but she quickly looks away as she grins uncontrollably from ear to ear. I've never seen her this happy before. After everything that's happened in the last 24 hours or so, it's hard to believe we finally got to this point. It's not over yet, though. Come on, let's get back. I hear the door swing open. Maybe it's Yuri. I think she wanted to go looking for Natsuki with me. Hell, probably everyone's looking for us now. How long have we been gone for? It's alright, Yuri, I found her. I turn around, and I'm surprised to see who it is standing at the door. It's not Yuri. It's not even Sayori. It's...
Monica?
Natsuki and I stagger back, surprised at Monika's sudden entrance. I shake off my nerves and speak up. Oh, hey, Monika, I didn't know you were going to look for us.
I was looking for you, Hallie.
She eerily grins at me as she takes a step forward. Monika's words send a chill down my spine. Her creepy grin doesn't help it either. Well, you found me. I found Natsuki, too. We can head back to the club room now. I turn to Natsuki, who seems just as uncomfortable being alone with Monika as I am.
So you're all squared away, then. You guys are going to finally be a couple, huh?
Yeah, why?
Well, that's too bad. I guess we're going to have to do this the hard way, then.
Natsuki and I stare at each other in confusion. The hard way? What are you talking about? Out of nowhere, a thunderstorm rolls up on us. What the hell? Wasn't it sunny just a minute ago? The next thing I know, it's nighttime and all the stuff in the classroom has vanished. Not only that, but we're all standing in different spots.
Guys, what's going on? This has to be a dream, right? Somebody tell me what's going on!
I turn to Monika, who's standing completely still in the middle of the room with her eyes closed. Monika? She doesn't respond. Monika! I say loudly. I reach my hand out to put on Monika's shoulder. Monika, are you alright? I put my hand on Monika's shoulder. She still doesn't respond. I immediately fall backwards and scurry away from Monika. I look up at Monika to see her eyes glow an emerald green as she stands before us, motionless. Natsuki cries out for help as loud as she can.
Scream all you want, it won't save you.
Monika teleports right next to Natsuki and tightly grabs the back of her head. Natsuki again yells in pain as she is forced to her knees by Monika. Meanwhile, I find myself at the back of the room, unable to get up or speak. What the hell is going on? What is this? Natsuki tries to fight to get Monika off of her, but she too seems to be frozen in place.
I've waited a long time for this.
Without warning, Natsuki's body is broken apart into little pieces that repeatedly revolve around themselves mid-air. Except that is clearly Sayori. Oh wait, no, it's Natsuki. I honestly can't believe what I'm seeing. This can't be real. This has to be another dream. Natsuki disappears into nothing, leaving Monika and I alone in the room together again. Only that the room seems to have changed yet again. I'm now sitting in a chair and facing Monika, who is still staring at me through her glowing eyes. I look out the window to see that it's no longer raining or sunny out, but it looks like space? I look back at Monika, who still maintains her blank stare. I'm getting tired, or I'm getting out of here. I don't know how, but I manage to force myself out of the chair and just sprint to the doorway. However, surely enough, the door slams in my face as soon as I get there. What the hell? I go to turn the doorknob, but it's jammed shut. This has to be some kind of joke. I try pushing the door open, but it won't budge. What the fuck is going on? I turn around and I see Monika slowly walking towards me. I begin pounding on the door, screaming for Sayori, Yuri, or anyone to help me. The closer Monika gets to me, the more lighthearted I become. I can't see straight. Wait, did it say lighthearted? No, it said lightheaded. Oh, we're good. It's fine. My breathing becomes ragged as I feel splitting pain in my head. I think there's blood in my eyes. Monika towers over me, the emerald light glowing in the place of her eyes. She slowly outstretches her hand to me. No, stop! Get away from me! Get away! I slowly lose my consciousness as I feel Monika's cold hand grab my throat. I begin to feel as if everything in my body is rushing to my throat. I would vomit, but my stomach feels entirely empty and my throat numb to the pain, or to the point where I can't even tell if it's still there. I try to let out a cry for help, but not even a squeak comes out. My lungs are on fire, begging for me to take a breath. I can't even feel my arms and legs. My head is spinning at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It feels totally weightless. My vision is filled with red with blood. I try to look to see if there's anything I can use to defend myself, but my eyes won't stop looking at Monika's. I can't feel my arms and legs. They've gone completely numb. It's no use. I can't do anything. So this is what it feels like to die. I finally lose consciousness with the last thing I see before everything goes dark is Monika's glowing green eyes.
I'll see you soon. I just need to run up quick. Can't read in time.
Gotta love uniquely copy-pasted text over like 4 different routes, man. Pretty great stuff. Little errand. There we go. So now we gotta get the Natsuki good ending, which means we're gonna put her name into the console, I guess? Sure. We gotta explore other options. Yeah. And just in case Natsuki doesn't work for some reason, we'll drop a save. I don't actually plan on going back to this choice. We're gonna see all those eventually. Natsuki. It worked! Yay. And then we want to step in, because we already killed Monika once. But how much of this will be different? Probably not very. What'd she vomit for?
I already told Hallie, but it's true. My dad and I don't have a great relationship, to say the least. I already told Hallie this, but it's time everyone else knew. But my dad's so friggin' selfish.
And there's her speech again. Okay. Everybody tells her their problems. And yeah, this time, because we chose Natsuki. I want to be in a relationship with Natsuki.
Natsuki, huh? She's a fiery one, Hallie. You think you can handle her?
I think I can. She's cute on the outside, but there's a lot more to her than that.
Indeed she is. Well, I think you two will be quite happy together.
She'll also need someone who she can trust to look after her.
I agree. If there's one person she can trust now, it's you. Well, this is where we depart. Everyone's going to want to get their final say in before you go, so I won't delay them any longer. But I do want to say that I'm extremely grateful for all you've done for here. You've been there for us through our worst and best times. You helped the others start to forgive me, and put me on the path towards learning how to forgive myself. It's not something most people would do, Hallie. You really are one of us. And I'm glad that you're a member of the Literature Club. This place really wouldn't be the same without you. It wouldn't even exist without you. You're the best member of the club that I've had the privilege of knowing. And I wish you the best in all your future endeavors. Take care, Hallie. I hope you've enjoyed your stay with us.
Monika and I share one last smile with each other before she grabs her stuff and disappears into the hallway. I feel a tap on my shoulder. To my surprise, I turn around to see it's Sayori, though she doesn't seem upset or even angry at me, but rather at peace.
Hey, Hallie.
Sayori, how are you doing?
Well, I'm not sure I really know the right words for any of that. Well, I always knew it was going to be a long shot for us to ever be a couple. The only chance of that was in the base game.
It's just not meant to be. Sayori, you're a great girl and an awesome friend. I know one day you'll find someone who loves and cares for you.
I appreciate it. I think you and Natsuki will be a great couple. I always knew you had feelings for her.
You know me too well.
Well, I do. I still hope we can be friends, Allie.
Of course, I still want to be friends with you.
Good. I don't know what I'd do if you said no.
I do want you to promise me one thing, okay?
Yeah, what is it?
Get help for your depression, alright? You know I hate seeing you like that. It's for your own good that you keep going to therapy.
Well, after this, I think I'll have plenty to talk about with whoever will be my therapist. But I'll do it for you.
Thank you, Sayori.
I'll see you around, okay?
You know it, Cinnamon Bun.
I love it when you call me that. See you around, Hallie. Thanks for being a part of this club. It's actually a part, not a part of the completely different thing. It really means a lot to me that you agreed to join.
I know, that's why I did it. Sayori and I exchange one last smile before she too heads out and disappears into the hallway. Yuri is the next one to approach me.
It's hard to believe that we're finally at the end of this saga.
Yeah, I imagine everyone's feeling pretty relieved.
I most certainly am. I know the others already said the same thing, but I really do want to thank everything you've done for us. Once again, this is weird, especially for me. I also believe you and Natsuki deserve my congratulations on you two becoming official. Oh, not official. Offical.
That's sweet of you, Yuri, thank you.
I can't say she and I have always gotten along very well. We've had our fair share of drama, and I do feel partially responsible for helping to nearly bring the club to ruin. In the past, we've called each other some of the vilest names. We've brought out the worst in each other. But, at the end of the day, I know she's a good person. She's headstrong and stubborn, but perhaps you can help her get over that. You've been patient with me in the past, and perhaps it's time I be patient with her.
Thank you, Yuri.
I must admit, I do wish our relationship could have gone differently. I suspect that giving you the letter and my subsequent confession certainly didn't help things. You're just the first boy that I ever had serious feelings for. And with everything, I just didn't know how to handle that. I sincerely regret my actions towards you and everyone else. Even Monica didn't deserve that.
You're not a bad person, Yuri. I hope I helped you see that. I'll admit, I wish we all could have had the club experience without the drama, and things could have gone better between us for sure. But you're a beautiful, gracious, and kind person, Yuri. You'll find someone worth your time. I believe in you.
Thank you. Coming from you, it means a lot. I think we both learned a lot from this experience. Wouldn't you agree?
For sure. I just hope going forward we'll be a stronger as a club together.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do about,
I think it's finally time that I start confronting this problem rather than suppressing it. I'm not sure what the best way is, if everything is just a simulation now. Is there a way I can simply just undo my problem with a click of a button?
I can't say that I have the answer to that question, but I know you'll figure something out. I'll be right here if you need my help.
I'd very much appreciate that, Hallie. I really owe you a lot, don't I?
I just did what I thought was right back there. You and everyone else are so much more than some code.
Well, we'll have much to ponder about the supposed truth of our reality. But I must admit, yeah, whatever.
It better be a bestseller.
I haven't written a full novel for it. It's all the same. Why are we reading this still?
I'm just gonna mash on through. Finally, Natsuki. Yes. At first, we both struggled to find the right words to say to each other, but for once, she's the first right guys. Hold on a second. Yeah, finally, Natsuki is the last one to approach me.
So, you picked me? I don't know what to say, Hallie. I've never had a real relationship before.
There's a first time for everything, Natsuki. But I love you, and I want to be in a relationship with you.
You're sure?
Positive. You're funny, sweet, a little rough around the edges, but I like it that way. I've had nothing but good laughs and fun times when I'm with you. You're an awesome person, and I'd love to continue to be a part of your life.
Wow. I knew you liked me, but it's just, we've had quite the ride, you and me.
Yeah, it's really been something.
You know, for the longest time I wasn't sure if I could really trust you. And, well, I still ended up falling for you. I don't really know why. Maybe because I thought you were funny, amazing.
Charming?
Don't push your luck, Hallie. But what I'm trying to say is, most boys wouldn't have done what you've done for me. You listened to what I've had to say, you made sure I was always alright, and you literally saved all our lives back there. I'm not sure how any of us are going to forget over Monica trying to kill us. But I think you set enough of an example for us to follow.
It's the least I can do, Natsuki. I know there's more to you than your looks and the tough act you've put up. I'm glad I didn't read that. I'm glad I've gotten to know the real Natsuki.
More or less. Trust me, you haven't seen nothing yet.
I'm counting on it. You know,
if nothing that's happened outside of school is really real, then that means I don't have to take any more crap from my dad.
that is one way of looking at it for sure.
So, if we're official... Oh, nope, he did it again. If we're ethical, doesn't that mean you get to take me out someplace nice? Even if it really isn't real, I still want to enjoy each other before things get serious again around here.
Anything for you, Natsuki.
Jeez, you're a simp.
Hey!
Love you, Allie.
I know you do.
I actually mean it. I've never felt this way towards anyone before, like ever. It feels nice.
Well, I'm glad it's something else other than anger and pain.
It really is. You ready to go?
You go on ahead. I'll meet you at my place later.
Alright, don't be late.
I'll try not to. Natsuki and I exchange one last smile before she too heads out and disappears into the hallway. I sink back in the chair as Natsuki leaves the club room, taking in the newfound silence. It's finally over. All the tears, all the name-calling, all the temper tantrums, it's finally over. I glance at my watch and notice that it's far past the normal time I'd be heading back home. Well, even if this world isn't real, I did feel real hanging around in here. I pick up my stuff and begin heading out the door, but not before taking one last look at the club room. This really is no ordinary literature club, but I don't think I'd have it any other way. I turn on my heel and head out the door to start the walk home. Uniquely copy-pasted text. My God, just learn how to make fork conditions. Please. My goodness. You just gotta be clever how you arrange the call labels and stuff. There are ways, man. There are ways. I take a seat down on my steps and take in the view of my neighborhood. Looking up at the sky, I can see a tint of orange forming in the vast blue sea that flies high above me. Even if it's not real, I always did enjoy it. It always did instill a sense of calm and peace whenever I was troubled, and after today, those are two things I most surely need. Though going forward, for better or worse, things aren't going to be the same. Monika has a lot of work to earn everyone's trust back, but I'll do what I can to ensure she fairly earns it. After all, who knows how much time Monika has really bought us? Now are we going to cross over to this world to join the person who I'm supposed to represent? Am I even real? No matter, whatever challenges that await the Literature Club, I'll be right there with them to face it down, because I know one thing for sure. I care about them with all my heart. Natsuki the most. She'll need us now more than ever to help her conquer her trauma and anything else she may have dealt with. I know the player cares about her just as much as I do. I hope we can both care and watch over her together. Thank you, whoever you are. You'll always be welcome in the Literature Club.
Hey, Hallie, you ready to go for our date?
You know it. I take Natsuki's hand as we walk off towards the city to enjoy our evening together. There we go. That's that one. I'm just going to close the program because we don't really need to watch all that text again with the credits. Yeah, quitting it. Bye. There you go. And now we move on to Monika's route. Yes. Justice for Spartan Boy. I remember him. Goodness, he was a very weird guy. Wait, no, we just want to click new game. There have been a bunch of different splash messages, but I haven't told you what they are. It's fine. You don't worry about it. Okay, so to be accepted Sayori's confession, we're actually going to say yes this time. But we helped Natsuki prepare for the festival. That is how we wanted to do that, right? Yeah, and we're going to be on Monika's route. Especially since I was able to spend it with Sayori and Natsuki. They wouldn't let me out of their sight for some reason.
Howie!
Away we go! So this ought to be curious. After a moment of silence, Natsuki is the first to speak up.
Hey, Monika!
Monika turns her full attention to Natsuki. Natsuki audibly gulps, but surprisingly keeps going with what she wants to say.
Listen, it's not your fault that we couldn't get any new and new.
Monika closes her eyes, seemingly trying to fight back tears.
We did everything we could to make the event great for everyone. And to be honest, I kinda had fun preparing for the festival.
Natsuki shoots me a quick side glance. I know exactly what she's referring to. Unfortunately for me, Sayori caught that, and she shoots me a quizzical look. Funny thing is, I haven't quite gotten around to telling the others that Sayori and I are now a couple. The only one who knows that we're dating is Monika, and I still have no clue how she found out. I assume Sayori must have told her, but I haven't bothered checking with her about it. Saving me from further embarrassment, Yuri is the next to speak up. Well, I didn't mean to skip that.
Yes, I guess I did have fun making the banner. It was also the first time I got to share my aromatherapy with anyone.
Sayori turns her attention back to Monica.
Monica, Natsuki and Yuri are right. There was nothing we could have changed. We made the event as fun as we could, and even though no one joined, it's not so bad. We still get to hang out and have fun, just like we always have.
Finally, it's my turn to speak up. Yeah, Monica, whatever. Let's go. We're gonna hang out with Monica. Total betrayal.